Are you moving to the Destin, Fort Walton Beach area and looking for the neighborhood? The one you know that has great location, great schools, and excellent community? Hey, I'm Stephanie Lankowski, and I have the privilege of living and working in Destin, Florida. But there is another town here on the Emerald Coast that holds a little piece of my heart, and I am talking about Niceville, Florida. Niceville is amazing. It is where we bought our first home as a family. My husband was stationed at Eglin Air Force Base. We had both of our babies in Niceville, and yes, Niceville is very nice to live in. Actually, I think it won a couple of awards in nationwide polls that it was nice to live. So a couple years ago, when it was actually 2 years ago, when it was time for my husband to retire from the Air Force, and we moved back to the Destin Fort Walton Beach area, and we started looking for a new home. And I was really torn. We had lived in Destin and we lived in Niceville, and I couldn't choose between the two. So I left it up to fate, good Lord, and the first house, and I should say the housing market, just the right house came available here in Destin. But I think on about a quarterly basis, I turn and look at my husband and say, I'm buying us something in Niceville. One of the neighborhoods that I stop on the top of my list is Swift Creek. Okay, so what is it about Swift Creek? Well, first of all, you know what all realtors say, location, location, location. This is centrally located to pretty much everything here. So if you're moving here because you like the area and you don't necessarily want to be where all the tourists are in Destin, Niceville is perfectly situated on the north side of the bay. I will never attempt to say that on video, that's how you pronounce that bay name. Anywho, it's situated over there, so it's easy access to Destin and all the fun attractions that it provides, but yet you still have waterfront property that you can have in Niceville. I even keep a boat in Niceville. I drive from Destin to Niceville to get in a boat. How crazy is that? It's centrally located to Duke Air Force Base and Eglin Air Force Base, and you can fairly easily get to Hurlburt. You're gonna sit a little bit more time on the road. However, it's like Swift Creek is like smack dab between Highway 85 and the cutoff road 293 that can get you to I-10 or Duke, and Highway 20 takes you to Eglin or Destin. So in addition to location, location, and all those wonderful things, Swift Creek in particular is located in the creme de la creme of school districts in our area. They are rated very highly. It is very close to one of my very favorite restaurants, which ironically is in a gas station, Pounder's Hawaiian Grill. So good. You can't beat that. But thirdly, it's just in this really beautiful part of nature. So in order to better serve you guys, I actually went this week and spent some time with the HOA manager in Swift Creek and took a tour around, and I'm going to show you some video of the neighborhood. This is an exclusive neighborhood. It's not gated, but it does have beautiful walking sidewalks. It has a running trail that goes between Rocky Bayou and Swift Creek. It's not even paved, it's just straight up in nature. They have a lake. There is a lake that is stocked. You can fish in, you can get in it, and you can paddleboard. I'm going to show you a video of that. And most importantly, it's just a beautiful, well-kept subdivision. If you like a subdivision that is well manicured and the community amenities are well looked after, then Swift Creek may just be for you. So Swift Creek is an established neighborhood. There are no free lots to purchase and build on. There are 382 lots within the community, which is pretty small. I'll show you the plat map. It is like any traditional subdivision in that they have different phases, phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and phase 1 in this one is in the northern side of Swift Creek. So those homes there are going to be a little bit older than when you come down to the south of the community. Swift Creek also has a community amenities of a pool, tennis court, and a basketball court. It has a walking running trail, and it also has a lake, which was probably my favorite surprise of this whole endeavor. Here's a little clip of that. So I'm standing here at the lake at the north side of Swift Creek neighborhood in Niceville, and it's a bit of an overcast day with the wind blowing, and it's just so serene out here. Bring your dog, they have food for feeding dogs, fish in the pond or the lake. It's apparently well stocked. You can also paddle board or canoe. What a fun little place to just escape for a minute. So within Swift Creek, as of right now, we're talking August of 2022, properties are ranging in the low 800s, upwards over $1 million, $1.2 million in this community. It is a very nice place to live. Additionally, HOA fees are actually really pretty low at $264 a quarter, which I was really impressed with. So while there may be a high price ticket on the home itself, your maintenance of your quarterly HOA fees is not that significant, and you get the bonus of living in a beautiful community. And when I asked the manager what made this community so special, he said it is in the trees, which I cannot complain or argue with him, because I think that trees are majestic and have, like, they speak to me. So I love Swift Creek, and I hope you will too. So I hope I've sold you on Niceville and on Swift Creek as a neighborhood. When I asked the HOA manager what he thought made Swift Creek so special, he said, it's the trees. The trees are amazing, and I can't disagree. I think trees are absolutely majestic, and this neighborhood has them in abundance. If this video has been helpful, Jen and I post new videos every Thursday, and you can click this link to look at a playlist of other neighborhoods in the area.